this.
Yay!
All right.
All right. Well,
and someone is already tuned in.
Oh, we're live right now?
Yeah, we're live right now. Cool.
are we live again?
Yay,
Are you
Jay.
sure? Well, I tell you what I was going to say about what's her name.
Yeah. Welcome to this week's broadcast at TakeMeWithYou.com. My name is normurai. This is
Marty.
Bubs.
Our special guest.
The special guest is Bubs.
Bubs.
And today we're going to talk about a little thing that happens in the desert called Burning Man.
Birmingham.
Birmingham. So, which is why I'm wearing my fur, and we have repping Bunny Side behind us. So,
He didn't have any clean clothes.
Yes. So thank you for joining us.
Who are you trying to kid?
And
hi, everybody.
Happy Revenge of the 5th, wearing my Star Wars bunny ears. That was made for me by Scarlett. Thank you, Scarlett, for the ears.
Thanks, Scarlett.
And if you guys have any questions
Your check's in the mail.
Any questions during this broadcast, if you're tuning in on Periscope, you can ask right away, and keep the hearts coming. So,
okay, Norm. Before anything goes on,
hi, Bobby. No way.
So,
No
Jill,
way.
hello, Jill, Jody. Oh, happy anniversary to Amy and Luke tonight.
Yes.
Who are tuning
Nice.
in.
Happy anniversary, Amy and Luke.
And Jill, Jody's mom, saw something, and this is for you, Norm.
Okay, it's for me. Oh, it's like, what? No way. That is so fucking
Look
rad.
at that.
That's so great. Where did they find that? Out of the antique? No way.
Yeah.
And Winners?
No,
the Diamond Jewelry Store.
The Diamond Jewelry Store.
$2,999. Way
That's-
to go. You are rad, Jill.
That's amazing. Thank
my
you.
gosh.
That's so great, dude.
That's so cool.
Thank you so much. It's like
so-
another one of those unexpected rad things in life. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, we can say that in our radio
Wait.
program. We can
Yeah.
say fuck if we want to.
Yeah, we sure can because,
behind.
you know, as much as we'd like to
Long
think it's a
as
family show, it fucking isn't.
Fuck the family.
It fucking isn't.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Oh,
So Birmingham.
Right.
Birmingham. Well, first off, it's like for those of you that don't know what Burning Man is, well, I guess that's the hardest fucking part. How do you describe that? Bubs, how would you describe Burning Man?
Boy, this will be good.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Because I saw her at Birmingham.
Oh, you saw her, dude. I was like,
well, she was dressing up like a pilot.
Really?
Because she was going out to the airport to see if she could get a ride.
oh, get it right. Did you actually
I didn't get on the airplane.
Did you try?
I did try, yeah.
And it did. That's unbelievable.
Well,
that
but
someone as
and
gorgeous as you.
she looked like a pilot, and I told her what she had to do, but
Instead, she goes as a pilot.
I said, bring him a hot meal. And she didn't want, she says, I ain't cooking in no desert.
Truly, you bring them a hot meal and you're a smoke show, which you
Oh,
are.
Or
yeah.
booze. I know.
Or booze.
Or just show up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Now
you
I
didn't
know.
Really try,
Yeah, now
did
you know.
Well, no, I didn't have any good supplies. To bring
Yeah,
in.
so you were just like looking pretty and hoping that someone would be like, hey, you want to
Hey,
She
you
had
want
a
to
pilot thing on. She didn't see me
okay.
watching her look at herself in the mirror. I said, oh, she's so cute.
Well, for those of you who don't know, that Burning
Okay.
Man is a counterculture festival that happens each year just before Long Weekend in the Black Rock Desert, just about 2 hours north of Reno, Nevada. And it's a temporary city of approximately 70,000
Yeah,
people.
and growing.
And
right?
growing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there is, the only thing that they provide for you is porta potties, ice you can buy, and then there's coffee at center camp. The rest of it you have to bring yourself. So,
This is very
but
true.
to describe it to other people, because a lot of people think it's just a bunch of, it's like an overblown keg
Hippies.
party in the desert, a bunch of hippies running around.
Yeah.
Well, how would you guys describe it?
A bunch of hippies running around having lots of sex in the middle of the desert and getting really high.
If I was to explain it to somebody, I would say that it's something that you definitely have to do once in your lifetime.
Cool.
And that's pretty much all I'd say, because you can't really describe it. There's so much about it, and it's overwhelming. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's I like what I like to do is try to trigger the energy of the Burning people. So instead of saying it's a festival in the desert, I'd normally trigger it. I try to say I often say, imagine you could turn a vehicle into a radical piece of art. Anything that you want. The only limitation is you can't put a machine gun on it, but flamethrowers are okay. What would
There
you
was
make?
a shortage of machine guns.
There's a shortage of machine guns. It's
Yeah.
like, what would you create? And imagine a city of that where there are thousands of vehicles like that. And it's so big that you'll need a bike to get
It's
around.
massive.
It's massive.
If you're going, bring a bike.
And so
You have to bring a bike.
but you have to make sure that your bike doesn't look like anyone else's bike. So imagine if you could turn your bike into a radical piece of art, so that people can that's blinky enough at nighttime, so that people can clearly see you because there's no street
Norm,
lights.
for our listeners that haven't been there, what is Blinky?
Blinky. What is blinky? Well, let's see. It's like I probably have.
Okay, yeah.
Anything
Blinky
is like,
things
Yeah, let's
sticking
see.
out.
it is
We
like,
probably got
dude,
some.
Oh, do I even have this? It's like, oh, look, it's dead. Oh, yeah, see? So it's like,
Okay.
black light reactive, anything black light, anything that is blinky, any blinky
Going off and
lights,
on, off and on.
blinky lights.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. We like
Because-
that stuff. We're easy for
Because
that.
people need to clearly see you at nighttime, and it's fucking dark there. It's dark there.
Do you know how it got its start?
There's like, well, I do, Marty, but please share with me.
Well, I thought it was 1989, but I
It was
guess
about
it's 86. 1986. So a couple broke up, and the man was mourning his loss, and so he took a man that was made of wood, and he took it down to a beach in San Francisco, and he lit it, and the people watching were so moved by him doing this and the emotion behind it. And then he came back the next year, and more people came back, and more people, until the mayor of San Francisco actually said, "Enough! Move this out."
Yeah, you
and,
can't fucking do that on the beach.
and they moved it to. They made a deal with Nevada, of all places, and they started it out in the desert.
That's amazing.
And yeah, so for
more information, if you want to go, check out burningman.com. But you can look at pictures, even they say it there, the description, trying to describe Burning Man to someone who hasn't been before is like describing what a color looks like to a person who was born blind. You have to experience it. I like using snowboarding and sex as an example.
Or,
you can look at pictures of people snowboarding, you can watch videos of people having sex, but you will never know the rush until you have sex or until you go snowboarding.
Is that true?
Fucking right, Steve.
Wow.
I don't know. It's,
Bubs.
it's a great thing. There's like you can describe it to people all you want, but you will never know what it's like until you actually experience it.
Right.
It's like saying, it's like,
Sure.
oh, wicked. It's like sex looks like fun, even though I've never had it, but I don't think I'd be interested in it. It's like,
Yeah, no, it looks all-
it's like,
It looks all sweaty and gooey.
that's what you do.
Getting gooey.
Well, Marty, when was the first time
That I had sex?
Oh, man. Did he just go there?
This is a family show.
That's like
Family show.
Took a left turn. Fuck family show.
It
Marty, when's the first time you went to Burning Man?
was with you.
Whoa, I was at it. Well, it was. It
was
was with
with
me.
you.
What year was that?
Oh man, was that 08?
Yeah, 2008.
Yeah.
And we had a bunny camp. We were the Black Rock
We
Bunny
did.
Camp, and that was our theme.
We did.
And, yeah, that was.
And
great.
all I thought is they called themselves bunnies because they like to hump like bunnies. And
Yeah,
indeed
Ketchup,
they did.
welcome.
They did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kit Booge
Ketchup
is the
joint.
Kit Booge.
Seriously.
Hi
Booge
Booge.
joint. What's going on, dude?
How's it going?
And
Babe?
when was the first time you went?
Look
to
at the babe we got.
Seriously.
Huh? Yeah, she was just walking along in the street.
When was the
You should
first time
see
you
what
went?
she said she'd do if we let her on the air. You won't. Oh,
Well,
yeah,
hello. Bubs, when was the first time you went to Burning Man?
First time I went to Burning Man was in 2013.
13.
Yeah.
I was there for that.
Yes, you were.
So the theme that year was
The space. What was
But-
it?
but-
Oh, the
Cargo
UFO.
call. Cargo call.
Cargo Call.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cargo
that was
Call.
by far
Who is John from?
the
Yes.
most amazing,
Theme.
the amazing burn. That
Yeah.
thing burned like nothing
Yeah,
else.
that's
You know what?
basically what I would say.
That's actually really funny because
That-
you know how a lot of people say, "Oh, Burning Man challenged me in so many ways, and it really, broke me down and made me realize a whole bunch of shit." Well, I had one of those moments at Burning Man. I lost everybody when everybody was going to the burn. I lost everybody, and
didn't
suddenly
know
I
that.
was all alone. And I didn't know. I couldn't even imagine trying to find people
yeah, 'cause
where they
it's
were
just a
sitting.
Did you know where you were though? Did you know?
Well,
what
I was
your
there. I could
proximity?
see
Okay.
it. I could
But-
see
but
the
you
burn
knew where
and
your-
everything. Yeah, but I was
your camp
all
was.
alone, and I started bawling my eyes out, and I was like, it was such a weird experience for me.
It's just like because the burn takes whatever emotions that you're feeling and it magnifies it. So
Oh,
if
boy.
you're in a good place, you're gonna have the
Yeah.
best fucking time ever.
It was-
If you're in a bad place,
Oh
Yeah.
you're
boy.
gonna have the worst
It was,
fucking
it was
ready
funny
to
because
deal
I
with
thought I
some
was
stuff.
behind everybody. I was like, oh yeah, we're all going and I'll catch up. I was like, I thought everybody was ahead
then
of
you
me.
saw a cute guy.
And then all of a sudden, there was nobody, and I was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Did you
And I
run
was
into
like,
ketchup?
I was like, you're just trying to go. My first burn was in 2005, and the theme was psyche, the conscious, the subconscious, and the unconscious.
Oh my! I'm glad you remembered that.
Yeah, I do actually. I can remember
Say
the
that
themes
again.
for each year.
He doesn't have it written down here either.
There's I'm seriously at bowling alley telling my
Oh, you should see the matching bottoms.
Marty wore the shirt because that was the
And
picture
it's
they would
furry
use.
inside.
It's all furry.
That is
You must be
furry.
sweating, dude. I had to take this fucking jacket off. And I was
Look
just
at, look at the fur. It's all
It was
furry.
just dying. And it's already been done. Well, the beauty about the burn is that you will
Hi, Smasher.
see things. What's
Smashy.
going on? You will see things
Balloon
that will
Symphony.
blow your mind. It's like remember the last time that you saw something that made your jaw drop? That happens with every breath you take at Burning Man, where people bring art that blows your mind, that you can't even describe, and it happens everywhere you go. It's mind blowing.
Yeah.
What's the best piece? What is the most memorable piece of art? Speaking of art, what is the most memorable piece of art you've seen at Burning Man?
For me, it was like that stands out. There was so much beautiful shit, but
Amazing.
and amazing shit. But the white
Amazing.
forest that I experienced out there was just
Yeah.
So that year the
I
White
was
Forest.
And who-
just tickled. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Yes.
So
Hey.
the White Forest was actually I was in 2013, and the White Forest was the only art installation that I went back to more than once.
The White
And
Forest
so,
was magic.
So it was like,
It
well,
is.
this describe it.
Yeah.
What was the White Forest?
The White Forest.
Was that?
Magical.
Well, it was white.
And let's
it
put it this
kinda
way: it's in the
resembled-
and
desert,
it
so
was,
there's
it
no
was
trees.
fluffy. Like you had to take your shoes off, and you leave your shoes, and then you walk onto this plush, furry rug that was like huge, and you're walking through all these whatever.
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah,
plasticky
almost like it's like almost like take like
they're like plasticky ribbons.
You know,
and
I guess, the best way you could describe it is, vertical blinds on some of the big living room windows. They've got those long plastic slats
Yeah.
hanging down. Imagine that in white.
but made of like your shower.
Oh, I
curtain.
know that
Yeah, made
place.
like a shower. They were hard. They were like. It wasn't
Oh
like-
wow!
But guess so we've got we've got a White Forest.
We do have a White Forest at our
Yes.
regional burn. We definitely
Yes,
do.
and
We
the
definitely do.
effort that they did to put that together.
Yeah,
And
that
that's
was a
it,
big
like,
job.
Who all was behind it? Amron?
Amron and Dave. Yeah.
So Amron and Dave, if you're listening, good effort. I'll never
Nice.
forget that. That is so magical that you guys did that. So they brought that back.
And in 2013, with the White Forest, that was the year that I was a sparkle pony at Burning Man. And it's funny because these two is like, guys, what's a sparkle pony? Do you even know what a sparkle pony is?
We said
I
it's
said
some-
a pony with sparkles on it.
and I said it's some weird sexual maneuver that leaves marks all across Norm's hardwood. We're not sure yet.
Well, it's crazy because like people have been to Burning Man already and they know what it is. So a sparkle
No.
pony is someone who comes to Burning Man completely unprepared. And so you're in the middle of the desert, so you have to bring everything with you. One of the principles is radical self-reliance. Bring everything in to survive in the desert. So Sparkle Pony is someone who shows up not prepared to be in the desert for a week and is a strain on their camp. So I was
Real high maintenance.
sort of
She ain't pretty at the end of that.
But, you
she
know,
just looks that way.
after 6 years of
Yes,
going
Ketchup, the one pretty girl.
After 6 years of going to Burning Man, I flew down just for the weekend. Sparkle Pony. I sent my tent down with one of my homies. I sent my bike down with my homies, and I just got on the plane with a piece of carry-on.
Yeah, you were a bit
that's
of a
what I
prince.
did.
That's it. It was like,
Yeah,
see?
you were a princess.
I
All
had
you guys
people
were
bring my shit
princesses.
for me, and when I was there,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like,
I heard of
Seriously. And I'm not even that pretty.
She was
So my
was
first night at Burning Man, I remember this because
Oh,
I got
boy.
super fucking loaded, and
we
I
go.
didn't have like an actual like
SFL.
sleeping area. I was because we were camped at Space Dome, so I was kind of like sleeping in the hammocks and stuff or whatever. And I blacked out, and I woke up in an armchair in a piano bar down the street with no shoes on.
with no shoes.
With no shoes, just
Lucky
my
you.
socks, just my socks.
Lucky her.
And I woke
Hush,
up, and the
baby.
people from the camp were like, "Oh, you look so peaceful. We just wanted to let you sleep." And then they gave me some applesauce and a granola bar, and I was on my way. And I thanked them so much. I was like, "Where the fuck am I?"
So
my
if I
first
would've been that
night.
nice to you.
My first night.
Sometimes
Who's
that happens at Burning
Who's
Man.
the bar bitch lying near the piano?
Well, my friends are great. After so many years of going, like they fed me. I had my tent already there, and then I flew back home on the Tuesday. And I'm telling you, it's the way to
What a
It is.
princess.
fly fucking home, dude.
Princess Normurai.
Sparkle ponies right here.
You
Two out of three
did.
ponies.
I had no idea it was a sparkle pony.
Seriously, he's like, I didn't bring anything. I
You
just
two guys just sparkle ponies.
that's it. It's like Miss Pretty and Divas. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
Sparkle
exactly.
ponies. Well, actually, before we continue seeing this, like we've hit 15 minutes surprisingly. So if we're going to
Do
continue,
you see how fast that goes? Didn't feel like
Yes.
15 minutes.
It's
eh?
because we're having so much fun.
that's it.
You
So
guys
if
don't
we're
know
going
how
to
much fun we're
continue-
having here. You should
if
see
we're
what we
going to
do off
continue
the
this-
camera.
We're going
No,
to continue.
no.
Well,
We are not doing what I think we're doing. Right
This
Yeah,
is
so-
a tradition.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So we have to for another 15 minutes. This is what we have.
See,
to
the
do.
Norm is always a diva.
I'm always a
Hallelujah.
diva.
Hallelujah.
How long is this? And it's like, that's interesting. So
Ketchup, come on.
we're gonna keep going.
You know, there's
but we're
Ketchup.
gonna
We
keep
have
going
8
this way.
million viewers right now that are hearing everything that
Seriously.
you're saying.
I am not impressed.
Well,
Seriously.
minus
Don't
the
worry,
6
we're only,
zeros.
it'll only be a
Don't
small
do it.
number.
It'll only hurt for a minute.
Smasher. It's a.
It'll only hurt for a minute. You left
Don't
it
do
there.
it, Bubs. I know.
That's huge.
No,
that's huge.
So
That's
Marty's
massive.
been sending me pictures.
Are
of
you
him.
making a
Here you go.
sandwich? Are you like...
No, no,
doing
no,
a sandwich?
No,
Marty's been-
yeah, maybe yes.
Marty's been practicing. He's
at
been
the-
sending me
look at the-
pictures.
Woo!
He's been sending.
You got the bad case of the drippy nipples.
So Marty's been sending
Is
me
that a
pictures
communion
of
wafer?
him.
Communion wafer.
A communion wafer?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's
communion
the
wafer,
body
yes.
of Christ right here.
No,
I'm eating
yeah, that
with.
was our joke.
Okay.
The communion wafers. Wait, can I actually have a sandwich? I do want to have.
Do you want a sandwich?
Yeah.
Do you want
and
a sandwich?
I suggest Bob
Yes.
gets one too. She's got less
Okay,
than
so
us.
this one we're doing
That's
sandwiches.
terrible. Okay,
You can make
Okay, here.
you
sandwiches.
guys, I cannot tell you how painful this is. Did we tell just a quick little blip on that? So I brought over some stuff that was called Hell's Fire. Because I was going to surprise him. This was earlier in the show when we were way less sophisticated. Anyway, it was 1.2 million or something on the.
Yeah, no,
what's
that
the
was
scale?
975,000 Scoville.
Yeah, sure.
975.
So now, Bubs, let's tell her after this.
Oh yeah, this is 2.2 million. Cheers, guys.
I'm going to chew it really fast and swallow it with this
This
beer.
is-
Maybe
You
it
do
won't-
whatever you want.
Don't worry, we're gonna
Remind you of
continue.
a lot of things.
Ah!
Wow. Look at used to that.
Oh yeah. See? No problem. The sandwich makes it easier.
Bad idea.
You're gonna have to go through 3 beer.
See? No problem.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So now we're back to breathing fire. So
you don't. Oh boy.
the beauty of the burn is that it triggers creativity the likes of which you can't even imagine. So my favorite piece of art, come on guys, it's not that.
Is this thing made of hot sauce?
My favorite piece of art, I have 2 pieces. One was in 2011 and it was the Temple of Transition. And it was 3 tall towers. So the Temple of Transition is a full temple that they end up burning on the Sunday. Yeah. And the craziest part of the Temple of Transition was that they had converted it into a musical instrument. So they attached they attached an earth harp to it. So imagine
Whoa,
being in a temple.
that is so
and
hot.
it's not that bad,
Yeah,
guys.
that's so hot. Oh.
Okay, hold on. I'll get you ice cubes.
Zoe, do I look anything like you?
Give me some milk.
Yes, I will.
Here. You can stuck him an ice cube. Here, ice cube.
Blow the hot into Marty's mouth. Who would say such a thing? Oh. Oh. That must be a trick for you.
This is torture.
Okay.
Where's some milk? Give me some coffee cream.
So, this is the shit we do for your pleasure.
Ice cream. Ice cream or something. Fuck.
I'll have some cheese.
So I've been to Burning Man 7 times. First time in 2005. Look, I'm trying to get back to it. It's like, you're so...
Oh, fuck.
I don't do hot sauce. Okay?
Yeah, that's nuts, hey?
Here comes the cheese.
I think my eyes are sweating.
Her eyes are sweating. That's how gnarly it is.
Oh. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Cheese to the rescue. I know.
Okay.
Have some cheese.
So it looks like cheese is. Welcome, Justine. You get to come right at the time where we're fucking pain.
Torture. It doesn't go away.
See, it's not so bad. I feel it just doesn't stop, hey? So that's it. No more show. It's like 15 minutes of talking, 5 minutes of torture.
The things we do for you, the viewing audience of 10.
They like to watch us suffer.
Yeah.
I know.
No doubt. I'm just fucking sweating, dude.
I live our life for you.
It doesn't get old. Well, okay. So what's been...
I missed the Big Bang Theory for this. Big Bang Theory sucks.
Okay.
Catch up, there's Friends reruns going on Channel 11. We're watching those on the side. Oh, it's crazy. Okay. We love you. You guys say goodbye to Bubs. She's leaving us.
I'm leaving.
She's
So-
leaving.
Wicked. Now power Marty through the table.
I love you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So let's go to one last thing. Let's close out. What
Bubs
has-
is leaving us.
She
We should
is.
talk about that.
We should. So let's close
Another
out Burning
hot
Man.
girl gone.
Let's close out Burning Man and say bye to Bubs.
Okay.
What is the one? What have you learned? What has Burning Man taught you? And what piece of advice would you give to someone who's never been to Burning Man before and is going for their first time? First up, don't eat this hot sauce while you're there. Here's a piece of advice. Oh shit.
Do you have no ice cream?
Okay, I'm gonna go see ice cream.
I feel like my tongue is gonna fall off.
I'm so sorry, viewing audience. Oh.
Okay, here we go. I got one left for you.
Within the sim.
Here's
Go
a
to Burning Man. Keep
Popsicle.
sad everywhere.
popsicle. There you go.
Oh, what the fuck?
Popsicle.
Oh.
So, one thing that Burning Man taught me, or that I learned from Burning Man, is it triggered creativity in me, the likes of which I didn't know was in me, and it brought community together. And the beauty is that the community comes together, and we can do things that I myself can't do by myself. And to bring people's skills together and create something bigger than myself, there's no feeling like it. And as a piece of advice, for someone who's going to Burning Man, is first, don't eat hot sauce as a group. It's dumb.
Yes.
And you won't be ready for how dusty it is. It's dustier than you think. So if you can get a respirator, it's better than just a painter's mask, because with a respirator you can go out in the craziest dust storm and you can breathe. Like,
You said bring a bike.
And bring a bike. Oh,
You missed
bike is
that part.
necessary.
You're watching Friends reruns. Ketchup, you liar. Holy shit, that's hot.
Yeah. What would
No,
you
go
say?
away.
What piece of advice would you give to someone going to
Fuck Norm is the first part.
Read the survival guide.
Read this. Yes. Read the survival guide. Read the survival guide.
Yeah.
It's worth it. And Marty, Marty is just continuing to eat more ice because, I'm surprised after this many weeks of doing it that he's still such a fucking baby about it.
Yeah, see, I don't even fucking do hot sauce on my meals.
Oh yeah.
I'm not used to this
It's hot. So Bubs is leaving us.
Yeah.
She's been here in this community. How long have you been hungry for?
8 years.
Long time.
8 years.
Yeah.
Long
8
time.
years. And she's leaving us, hopefully not for good. Hopefully she comes back.
It's totally
Hi,
something
Stevie.
you said, Norm. I was talking to her when she was living with me. She says, I'm out of here.
That's
what Norm
not,
said.
she loves me. That's not true.
Doesn't care.
That's not
Whatever.
true.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's not true.
Blah.
So when do you leave?
I leave on Wednesday
And why are you leaving us?
to go spend time with my fam jam back home in New
Can't argue
Brunswick.
that. Can't argue.
And what are you going to raise?
Eventually, I'd like to start a farm and get some goats.
And what is one of the goats'
Oh,
names?
thank you.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that true? Way better than those dreads to the guy to the right of me here.
Hey man, I already showered this month.
Well,
I love goats. I love goats too.
Bubs, what's one of the goats' names going to be?
Marty.
You're gonna name a goat Marty? Of course you are.
Marty's going to take care of the rest of the herd.
So Bubs will be missed. And we're going to celebrate tomorrow night. So that's why we're glad to have her on this podcast this week. Anything else to add, guys?
About that one night.
Family show. No, not fucking family show.
Not a fucking family
Not a fucking family
Bubs,
show.
I am genuinely going to miss you.
And I'm definitely going to miss you.
I
too.
love the fuck out of you.
Thanks, Bub.
Why are all the pretty
Thank
girls
you.
leaving?
I know,
Ketchup, can you write a
seriously.
song about that? Smasher, can you add something to that?
Well, the pretty don't me. Thanks for tuning in,
That's not
guys.
fair.
Next week, we're going to get back to regular scheduled programming. It is going to be Ask Marty Anything. So we're going to do Ask Marty Anything 30 minutes.
Oh,
You
boy,
can ask
really?
Marty anything, and I will start. Marty, why do you always flail your shit so much and lose things?
Marty, why are you always late?
Oh, you are.
Oh, well,
I'm
shit,
always
it-
late too, so
I
can't believe she
look
just
what
said
I have. Marty's license. Because he fucking flailed it last night.
I don't need
He
a license.
flailed it.
That's how I
He
meet.
flailed his
That's
shit.
how I meet cops.
Marty flailed his shit last night. Here you go, Marty.
You see, it's in this because I lost my wallet.
Quit flailing shit. It is like, and quit being late all the time. Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, Bubs is leaving us.
Yes.
Let's give the final salute to Bubs.
Yes, Bob.
What is the balloon? And stay tuned for the Balloon Symphonette coming to a little festival near you real soon.
Infinite.
Indeed. Bubs, what do you got to say? What do you want to say to the people of Calgary?
That I'm going to miss you guys, and that I love you dearly, and I'm so grateful that I met you.
We're still.
And to all the men you've loved the most, we are sorry she is gone. We'll
But she
sing
loved,
all
but know
those
that she loved
songs.
us the most.
We know it went all wrong, and she sang so long.
So long.
Perfect.
So
Thanks
long.
for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week for.
Thank you guys
for Ask
love
Me
you.
Anything. Thanks for tuning in.
Love you.
See you next week at takemewithyou.com.
Bye.
Bye. Love
Our
you
mouths
guys.
are finally
Bye.
calming down. Bye. See ya.